And now this, Italy's Prime Minister Renzi will resign because Italians voted down constitutional reform. Come on in, Sebastian Gorka. Now, Seb, at the top of the show, and for many shows now, I've been saying that Europe's in slow-motion collapse. And after the Brexit vote, the Italian vote, and the French vote that comes up in May, I think I'm onto the right story here. I think they're collapsing. What say you?
I think it is exactly that. I think we're seeing a slow internal collapse, especially if you look at the content of this referendum, what the Prime Minister was requesting. And basically, the easiest way to understand it, it's incredibly complex, but the easiest way to understand it is he was trying to centralize even more power in Rome. So like a mini EU, he was trying to get more power away from the regions into the federal powers in the Senate. And the Italian people said, basta. Not happening. So it's like a mini Brexit inside Italy.
What's the mechanism for the collapse here? I mean, if the French do vote in Marine Le Pen, who wants out of the European Union, how actually does it collapse?
Well, there's potentially a couple of different scenarios that it could follow. Number one, and I think this is the charitable one, this is what the Eurocrats would perhaps see as the best case scenario, is that the EU, which was always supposed to be about closer and closer and closer union for the federalists, will evolve over time into what they call a multi-speed Europe. There will be some nations at the core, like Germany, and others that are less integrated further out, so kinds of different rings of integration. That's the best case scenario for the EU. I think as more and more nations say, really not interested, have to reassert national sovereignty, national security has to be decided outside of our national capitals. I think as a structure, it will proceed to become more and more irrelevant, Stuart.
Okay, how about Japan's Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe? He's going to visit Pearl Harbor this month. Never has a Japanese leader gone to Pearl Harbor before. What do you make of this?
I personally think, you know, politics is often about symbolism, Stuart. This is incredibly significant. Can we tie it to a new era in international relations, to people understanding that as of January 20th, there is a new sheriff in town called Donald J. Trump? I think it could be a good omen of what is to follow come January 21st.
It's a very big deal, you think?
I do. I mean, this is, if you look at the World War II sensitive issues, especially between Japan and China, that are still unresolved. You know, what shrines a head of state goes to on certain days of the year. You know, there's a lot of history in that region. This is a big step to take for somebody who was our enemy 70 years ago. So yes, I think we should welcome this. We should all welcome this.
Seb Gorka is the author of the book Defeating Jihad, and it's a fine book. And Seb, we will see you again very soon. Thank you, sir.